If you're a young basketball fan, then you've probably been witnessing a lot of interesting things happening on the internet over the last 24 hours. Plenty of quote old heads everywhere are collectively losing their minds at the NBA's return to NBC. But you might be asking yourself, why? What is it about this basic network that makes everyone go crazy? Well, there are plenty of people who are qualified to speak on this, and I consider myself one of those people. As someone who was born in the late 1980s, my passion for the game of basketball started to develop right as I was beginning to attain memories. I lived through many of these years and I ate it up. But my dad was also cool enough to record every significant game on VHS tapes, because that's what you did when you had a VCR back in the day. I watched these games on repeat, and those were the first steps in my journey that eventually led to this basketball channel that obsesses over NBA history. So now you might be saying to yourself, that's it? So that's really all it's about? Nostalgia? Well, of course that's a part of it. If you asked me what the Round Ball Rock theme sounds like, I would say that it sounds like falling in love with the game of basketball. The whole thing left such an impression on me that I'll never forget. But again, it was a lot more than just the nostalgia. It was great programming. NBC's agenda was simple: put on a great show and make a lot of money while doing it. And they certainly succeeded, as the greatest viewership ratings in NBA history came on their watch. When a playoff game was on NBC, it didn't just feel like a basketball game. It felt like an epic story that was all building to this very moment. Right as the pregame would start, there would be a dramatic montage of highlights, accompanied with background music from whatever movie was popular at the time. Narrated by either the legendary Marv Albert or Bob Costas, they would tell you the story of each team leading up to this event, and explain in epic detail what was at stake. It was almost like a fascinating NBA YouTube video before YouTube was even a thing. This would then transition seamlessly into the iconic intro, followed by pregame analysis from people who were actually great at their jobs. Imagine that. Almost everyone who was involved was either fantastic on the mic or knew the game on a deep level. There was basically never just talking heads put on the network purely for stirring up emotions like there is today. And then there was the most important piece to the puzzle: the product on the court. 1990s NBA basketball was dominated by fierce competitors, and the intensity on the court fit the scene, as physicality and trash talking was something that was celebrated, rather than being quickly eliminated by soft referees. In more ways than one, the NBA on NBC represented the golden age of the NBA. Whether or not they'll be able to replicate that same experience for a new generation of fans remains to be seen. But for those of us who were there to initially experience it, this feels like a return to our first love that we never thought we'd see again. So what do you guys think? What does the return of the NBA on NBC mean to you? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.